About 100 people held a pro-Donald Trump rally in midtown Manhattan on Saturday, in one of about 40 such events across the country at the end of a week in which the president failed to get enough votes to repeal the Affordable Care Act and saw the FBI confirm it was investigating possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. "It's time for us to stand up and tell people what we believe in," said Assunta Dell'Elce, a Trump supporter from Long Island who organized the Manhattan event. "We need to be heard." On Friday, the Republican Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, pulled a vote on a proposed replacement of the Affordable Care Act. On the campaign trail, Trump repeatedly promised to replace Obamacare, as the ACA is known, and touted his skills as a negotiator. Both claims have come under scrutiny after the president failed to convince members of his own party, who control both houses of Congress, to vote for the health care bill. Dell'Elce, echoing Trump's own remarks, said she was unperturbed by the failure. "What's going to happen now is Obamacare is going to get worse," she said. "The premiums are going to go up and it's just going to destroy itself. Now he's going to take care of the taxes. I want him to take care of the middle class like us. My husband pays much too much taxes." Dell'Elce, who raises puppies for training as guide dogs, had predicted more than 500 people would show up. But by 1:30 p.m., half an hour after the official start, only around 100 were at Dag Hammarskjöld Plaza, 2 blocks north of the United Nations building. Undeterred, people chanted Trump's name while a small choir sang in praise of the president. One woman was carrying a life-size cardboard cutout of Trump, while a man named Freddie Lent had brought a Trump-Pence 2016 banner, with the 16 taped over and replaced by a 20. "I did it with masking tape so I didn't damage it," he said, adding that he had traveled to Manhattan from Yonkers, about 10 miles north of the city. Like Dell'Elce, Lent said Trump was not to blame for the failure of the health care bill. "He may be the best negotiator there is," Lent said. "But he has to just rely on his own party and deal with the Freedom Caucus and all of the hardcore conservatives. Sometimes you have to meet in the middle, right of center. The Freedom Caucus should be able to do that." Paul Ryan's healthcare plan may not have been the best healthcare plan there was, but it was still better than Obamacare. "Everyone should have met in the middle of right of center." Lent said he regularly held pro-Trump events in Yonkers. "My rallies only have a couple of people," he said. "We stand on street corners with flags on poles." Similar pro-Trump events were due to take place on Saturday in cities in 30 states. Anti-Trump activists plan counter-protests at some locations. In Rhode Island, the Providence Journal reported that a march in the city attracted 1,000 people from both sides of the spectrum. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe.